Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm definitely not here to waste your time, so let's get right to it. Today, we are talking about something that we are all way too familiar with Mhm. the never ending pressure to do it all. I'm talking about being the woman who is somehow slaying a 9 to 5, running a flawless home, raising well mannered children who love vegetables, and having a relationship that's so perfect and still making time for yourself, like attending your yoga class, making yourself some green smoothies, attending your book clubs, and at least getting 8 hours of sleep a day. Like, seriously, who came up with this insane script? Who came up with this insane script? Let's stop it right there, okay? Because here's the secret. This idea of having it all, doing it all, is nothing but an illusion designed to keep us feeling like we are never quite good enough. And we're not doing that. We are not doing that to ourselves anymore, right? Right? So today, we're breaking down exactly why this mentality is harmful, how it messes up our mental health, and most importantly, how are we going to redefine what balance and success looks like for ourselves. Spoiler, it's not about ticking every box on that never ending to-do list. Okay, so stay tuned with me. So, the do it all mentality is toxic. The do it all mentality is toxic. First of all, where did this myth even come from? Somewhere along the way, society decided that women should be superheroes, effortlessly managing a career, family, friendships, personal growth, and of course, a flawless Instagram worthy appearance. Because nothing says I've got it together like a perfectly filtered brunch photo. Mm? But let me ask you something. When was the last time you met anyone who was truly doing it all and not at some level crumbling down under the pressure? I'll wait. I'll wait. No one. Exactly. Because this is a standard scam. It's exhausting, it's unrealistic, and frankly, it's dangerous and deadly. We are constantly being fed that this idea of us not succeeding is our fault at some level. Like what? We have we are being told we are failing at life, but here's the thing, that's not how success works, and it's high time we call BS on the notion. Like, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. You know who benefits from this mentality, this mindset? It's definitely not women. It's the industries selling us products to improve ourselves. The diet culture telling women and convincing them that they need to be thinner. And the self help gurus pushing us to be more productive, more polished, more perfect. But you know what? Perfection is boring, and striving for it will only leave you feeling inadequate because it's a goalpost that keeps on moving. You can do it all, but not all at once, and certainly not without breaking down. Not without breaking down. So now let's get into what real balance actually means, because balance is not about doing everything at once. Mm-mm. It's about doing what matters to you. This is where we flip the script. Instead of feeling like you have to juggle everything on your plate perfectly, let's redefine balance as the freedom to focus on what really matters to you in that moment. I mean, that's fair. That's so fair. That's so fair. Imagine balance being fluid and not static. Some days you are going to rock your career like a boss. Other days you'll be lucky if you manage to put on pants and make it through the day without losing your mind. Guess what? Both of those days are perfectly valid. You don't have to be hard on yourself. You can still get things done. You don't just have to be in a rush as if, like, if you don't do this, the world is going to stop. It's okay if your vision of balance looks like focusing on your career while the laundry piles up, or spending time with your family while the emails got unanswered. The key is understanding that you get to choose what's important to you, not what society tells you should be important. You cannot keep letting people run your life. And okay, it's okay if your priorities change from day to day. Life is messy, and so is balance. You just need to work with yourself, not against yourself, and just never be hard on yourself. So here's a radical thought. Stop trying to please everyone. Instead, ask yourself, what do I want to focus on today? What do I want to focus on today? You don't have to be everything to everyone. Take a breath and give yourself permission to prioritize your well being, your happiness, and what really matters in your life to you. I mean, that's the best thing you can do for yourself and your loved ones. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself and your loved ones. So let's talk about boundaries, because honey, boundaries are everything. Boundaries are everything. If you want to maintain your sanity and reclaim your life, you need to get comfortable with the word no. Not in a maybe later way, but in a strong, confident no. No thanks, I'm good kind of a way, you know. It's about knowing when to say no to the things that don't serve you, so you can say yes to what actually lights you up, to what actually is going to get you excited, is going to benefit you so much. We've been controlled to think that saying no is rude or selfish, but let me flip that script for you, okay? It's self-care, it's self-care, it's self-love, it's self-respect, it's self-care. So protecting your energy, your time, and your peace is essential. If you don't do that for yourself, no one is going to do that for you. No one is going to do that for you. So if you're running yourself ragged, trying to meet everyone else's expectations, you are going to burn out. You are going to burn out and even find yourself unable to reach your goals that you are hoping they'll get you somewhere. And when you burn out, guess what? You are not serving anyone, especially not yourself. So boundaries can look like not taking on extra work when you're already drowning, saying no to social events that you're not interested in, or just telling people to take a seat when they try to criticize your choices. It's about choosing you and doing it guilt free. And doing it guilt free, baby, because you're doing it for yourself. If you don't do this for yourself, who's going to do it for you? Who's going to do it for you? Perfection is so overrated. Embrace the messy middle. Sometimes just embrace it. Let me just drop a true a truth bomb, okay? Perfection is a lie. That's right, I said it. The obsession with having it all together all the time, it's not only unrealistic, it's boring. It's boring. Real life is messy. It's too much. It's unpredictable. And you know what? That's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it beautiful. No one is perfect. That's why everyone is so unique. That's why everyone is so beautiful in their own way, because they are not perfect. Embracing imperfection means accepting that someday you are going to be somehow, because people change, and accepting that some days are going to be hard. You are going to make mistakes. Things are going to go wrong, but always keep an optimistic mind. But that doesn't mean you are failing. That doesn't mean you are falling apart. It means you are simply human. And the sooner you let go of this need to be perfect, the sooner we can start living a life that actually feels good. And let's stop striving for perfection, okay? And let's stop doing that to ourselves. and start celebrating progress, because every small step you take towards your goals, every moment, every minute you prioritize your happiness over societal pressure, that's a win. Oh my god, that's a flex, that's a win. So if you don't check every box on your to-do list today, who cares? Who cares? Celebrate what you did. Celebrate what is it that you were able to do. Trust me, you're doing great. You are doing great. So don't be hard on yourself. Self compassion. Oh my god. Oh my god, is your biggest cheerleader. It's your biggest cheerleader. So ladies, we need to talk about self compassion more in this channel. If there's one thing we need to do more, it's being kind to ourselves. So let's just be kind. let's let's indulge more in this self-compassion journey. Let's do it together. We are so quick to show love and support to everyone else, but when it comes to ourselves, crickets. No. Why is that? Why? It's time we choose ourselves. It's time we become our biggest cheerleaders. Treat ourselves with the same kindness, love, and patience with what we offer to a friend. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're navigating a world that's constantly trying to put you in a box, tells you who to be, and you're still here fighting for your own happiness. Oh, that's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful. So next time you start feeling like you're falling out, you're falling short, stop, breathe, and remind yourself that you are doing the best that you can with what you have. And that, my love, is enough. That is enough. I mean, in this world, the way it is, self-compassion is the best thing that you can ever do for yourself, that you can ever do to yourself. So now let's get one thing straight. Let's get one thing straight. No matter how much pain life is going to throw at you, be compassionate with yourself. The key to thriving isn't having a perfect, rigid plan. It's in being flexible. It's in being flexible. Life is going to flow here and there, and your priorities will shift along with it. What matters is how you roll with it. Some weeks you might be full on work mode, killing it, you know and some weeks you might be down, but that doesn't mean you're failing. That doesn't mean you're failing. And that's okay. Flexibility doesn't mean you are losing focus. No, you're not losing focus. It means you are adapting. It means you are adapting and you are resilient. It means you are growing. It means so much. It means so much. So the more you are compassionate with yourself, that's the more you're going to learn more about yourself and your adaptations and your growth. I made a video. There's a video, I will link it. It talks about the strategies that women can use to fall out of the trap of being the nice girl. And I spoke about journaling and how journaling is so helpful in tracking your moods, tracking your behavior. So I'm mentioning this because I think I need to point it out on this video that try journaling. And as you're journaling, practice self-compassion. Be compassionate with yourself. Have patience for yourself, and keep tracking your behavior. Keep tracking what's happening in your life. Draft it down, your feelings, what you did, what you've done. Do all of that. That's also a way you show yourself that you're compassionate with yourself. So try journaling, ladies. Try journaling. So success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what is meaningful to you. Forget what the society says you should be doing. Forget it. You are your architect, you are your own architect of your own life. It's up to you to define what success looks like. And it doesn't have to be the picture perfect life you see on social media. Real success is about creating a life that is authentic and fulfilling and true to who you are. That's it. That's all there is to life. And nurturing yourself, having a deep, meaningful connection with yourself, and being compassionate with yourself. I mean, you have to do that in this world, a world full of sinners, a world full of people who are not perfect, a world full of people who are going through their own things in life. Trust me, you want to be compassionate. You want to be kind to yourself. You want to be patient with yourself. Because if you don't do that, the world is going to finish you. The world is going to finish you. So here's my challenge to you: start redefining your success for you. Let go of the pressure to do it all and focus on doing what makes you happy, what makes you feel so alive, and what aligns with your values. Because at the end of the day, that is what real success looks like. That's my challenge to you. Do it. So do it without thinking too much. Sometimes people, they end up not doing the things they plan to do because they think too much, they want to analyze too much. No, here's the plan executed. Here's the plan executed. You don't need billions to execute this plan, to execute this challenge. You just need to be compassionate with yourself and see how fast you grow, and see how zen you'll be. So guys, thank you so much, and this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I would really appreciate it if you share this with other women. People need to hear these things, man. People need to hear more of positivity that's gonna wake them up. People need someone who's gonna lift their mood and remind them of who they are, and remind them of the good things that they have to do for themselves. So thank you so much once again, and please, if you liked this video, just like it, and subscribe if you are looking into such videos, if you are keen in joining this community and growing with us. So I don't want to talk much. Toodles. Bye. Have a good day. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but I'm wishing you a great day. And bye-bye once again.